Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. My name's TheFrenzyGamer, and it's been a while since we played some Doki Doki, so I thought it'll likely be a perfect time for us to relive the horrifying story that is Doki Doki Literature Club. Let's just get started. And I can't hear myself, so I'm not sure how this will go. In fact, I might even have to, that's a little better, at least I can hear. I have to raise the headphones a little bit just so I can hear myself a little bit better. But yeah, so we're gonna make a poem, and this time, since rest in peace, we'll not speak her name because we need her to rest, but since she is dead, we're just have two people, and we're gonna see what words will lend us with who. I really want to be with Natsuki though. I have this theory that everyone who's a vice president fucking dies in this game, but I don't want to test out that theory because I'm pretty sure someone already did, so we're just gonna do how I will prefer doing it. Even after all this, after all this horror, all this agonizing, all this hurt and pain over a suicide, there was still a promise that was meant to be kept, a promise that I will live on. And even though I share lots of grief, I know for myself I am not alone, because I have the memories that we share. And after so, it makes me question on a tragedy. What the fuck? Oh my god. I didn't even, oh my god. Ah. Ha 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 ha. Nombre del Padre, del Hijo, Espíritu Santo. Amen. Please save me from this horror. Oh my god. Honestly though, I can't even hear myself with this ear, with these headphones. Might have to keep it like this just so I can listen to myself. Let's see. That's weird. Well, let's just pick some words. Something cute. Filled with kawaii. Kawaii. It was a play, a Valentine. Filled with. We're just gonna pick anything that's for Natsuki. Nightmare fuel. Anime. Fireworks. Fireflies. Hearts. Games. Clouds. Of childhood. Smile. Razzle dazzle. Something special. The dream. A kiss. Sugar. I feel like the same thing's gonna happen again. Ugh. Great. More reasons to have nightmare fuel in this game. And it's sunny. Watch the same thing happen again. Aha! My theory was maybe correct. Any vice president who plays the game fucking dies. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know, but we'll find out. However, my theory is that every vice president who plays the game, I guess, dies in the game. So my strategy was to see if anything weird happens if I picked someone that was considered to be the vice president. If so, that means that they're gonna die, and I should not trust them. Although the music is kind of weird though. If you could take a look. That's weird though. Alright. Hi, Lorenzo. Glad to see you didn't run away on this, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Lorenzo. And that's why you don't trust the vice president. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh my god! It was some buffalo shit. Oh come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica anyway. So I don't know if you plan to just come here, hang out, or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. And Natsuki, what the fuck? Thank you, Monica, for blocking this fucking message. I do not trust this game anymore. It was cute at first, and now, why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. I'm sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particular bad thing, I just opened the book then. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming an additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes, but after a while, I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? But nothing really happened yet, so I can talk the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school, typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. What the fuck? Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I couldn't ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kind of people. I know a bunch of them. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it on my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found out this. This is supposed to be like a trademark? Oh, nah. What if I press it? Nope. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica is kind of a jerk about it. Ugh. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Silence. Silence. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. She is asleep. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki? Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! The remix, bro. Beep boop. Playing remix. Playing more remix. Oh jeez. What the fuck, Monica? Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it at Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Lorenzo. She's fine. It happens every now and then. That's why I keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share our poems now? Great. Okay, so before you ask, a part of me of doing this mostly it's just because I need to hear myself when I speak, because if I don't do that, then I think I'll sound terrible. And I can't really do any voice acting if I can't hear anything throughout this music. Second reason is mainly also because I get scared as fuck. I don't trust this game anymore. So, we're gonna give the first poem to little old Miss Monica. I should probably start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in the effort. Hi, Lorenzo. Having a good time so far? Yeah, what's up? Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever need any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I like it. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh jeez. No. It kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So just take that as a compliment. Alright, if you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack with you. She'll clean you like a puppy. Yeah, that's the same thing with Soyori until you have to fucking kill her. I won't get over it, Monica. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave any food in the house, so she's in the fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she does lose all her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she is so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petty girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want me to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Alright, hole in the wall. Oh wait, it's a different version. Oh. Damn. As much as I like to do the piano thing, I really don't want to anymore because it doesn't seem like it's worth it. We're just gonna read it as it is. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. He wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic scrambling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Yeah, still good as always. So, what did you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback, though. It's okay. Yeah, that's the kind of style that has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you can say that I had a kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like this, and because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. And that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, man, we are back. Don't do that accent. It's racist. Alright guys, we're back. So, we're gonna do these last two, and then it's like the third poem, and yeah, so we're gonna go with Yuri. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna glitch out. Or not. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So is it bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. So, you were saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is they try to make it their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that goes into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together. It's probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Not that he can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? I said too much. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking to people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Maybe all three. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be the literature club? Oh god. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. It's the same one as the last one. Monica was a little bit different. This one was kind of similar. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Not really. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Eh? Oh, that's a relief. Also, I liked your poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I just wanted to see if it was recording because I had a feeling it wasn't even recording. Alright, so next and not least is my little girl, Natsuki. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying that you liked it. Ugh. Natsuki retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. And the same poem for her as well. I think the only poem that's actually different was Monica's. But yeah, it's the eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. It's the same one. I think the only one that's different is Monica's. Yeah? I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. And that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I did not learn anything. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Ugh. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. I don't trust this game. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It says... Sounds a little off, if you ask me. It says everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something on in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Oh, I forgot! As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you can say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can it be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. This is why smart people have hard times. I can relate to you, Yuri. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Well, technically then that wouldn't actually be actual criticism. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Lorenzo did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Stupid mouse. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect that to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Lorenzo liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Lorenzo actually appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he appreciated my advice more? He didn't, I mean. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out my way and to make everything I do so overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as he started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... how can I say that? Too far? This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that, oh my god! You're really acting like as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Oh damn, edgy? Sorry, that's my lifestyle is too much for someone to your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? They're gonna kill each other. Fight, 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 fight. Wow. Okay. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your own toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, or you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me for cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Lorenzo hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she noticed I was standing here. Lorenzo, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did they? Whoa, what the fuck? Okay. I know people say not to trust Yuri. I'm gonna just act like if I didn't see any freaking spoilers on this, and I'm gonna go with Yuri. You wanna know why? Because that was kind of fucked up. That was really fucked up. What the hell? Flick, 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 flick. Okay, my friends, we have hit the Nightmare Fuel 2.0. It's forcing... Monica, what the fuck? Ew. Hello, my strange being. Hey, Lorenzo. Why don't we step outside for a bit? Why don't we not, please? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back once they're done yelling. I don't trust you. Some president I am, right? Yeah, some president you are. I can't even comfort my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. Well, I wouldn't say that, but you know, it's none of my business. It's really not none of my business. Also, you understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh no, don't tell me. Well, what did you do, my young Padawan? She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Nope, they're not done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Wait, like this? Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Lorenzo, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. Yeah, definitely. But it's fine. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it tomorrow. Completely. Oh yeah. Nice foreshadowing, Monica. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, and I'm vice president, so please, let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that at all. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Lorenzo. It would just be embarrassing if you were listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But fucking Yuri. Oh. Ha ha ha. I knew what I was getting myself into, but Jesus fucking Christ, why? Low-key, dude, like my hands are like literally shaking. Like, well, not right now, but like you can't really see it through the camera. But like, take a look, like a close look. You see they're shaking a bit, right? Like, oh my god. Like, I'm gonna take these headphones off. Oh my god. You see, the thing is, like, I never really play scary games much because I get easily scared. And like, to play a game like this where it just plays so much with my feelings, and like it does it so well to like play with like your emotions a lot, and you think like, oh yeah, that's gonna be fun, and then all of a sudden, grrr, oh my head, oh my god. Oh, I am so done. My innocent head. Ugh. Nope. 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 Wow. Oh my god. Okay. That was fun. However, I'm pretty sure we're getting really close to the end of this series, because now we have 2 members, and I don't know, I'm just doing this as a guess. Since we only have like up to 3 other members, and like not including me. But since Monica said that basically only 4 members are in the club to make a club, and then the second thing was the foreshadowing of completely, like she's gonna annihilate her somehow. Ooh, it's gonna be difficult. So either I try to do like I did with Sayori and try to comfort Natsuki, and then end up that she fucking dies or something, just like Natsuki. I mean, not like Sayori, or like go with Yuri, because I don't know, what Natsuki said about Yuri was kind of fucked up. However, some people actually told me not to trust Yuri. I don't know, it's like some people like that are my friends who actually play the game actually told me about Yuri was, it's like, I guess you could say interesting, and with the fact that I don't really want to go vice president round because I feel like they all die somehow. But yeah, it's just, oh my god, my innocence is leaving me, honestly. At least I'm almost done. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sorry it was kind of long. Trying to get to the end point is always the hardest part. But again, as always, you know, that peace, love, and positivity. You gotta make sure you keep that message in mind. Peace, love, and positivity. And not. But pretty much, I hope you enjoyed the episode. As always, if you liked the video, leave a like because you know it helps a lot. Subscribe if you haven't. And as always, stay frenzy. Peace.